Well, it is the first Saturday in November, which means it's Arts Alive Day in Eureka. Hi, I'm Kati Texas. Welcome to Old Town Art Crawl. There's a lot going on this time. We're going to go check it out.
One, two, three.
Here at the new location of the Eureka Visitor Center, we just had our grand opening to welcome visitors, and also it's the Visitor Center and Eureka Main Street and the city's economic development team. So it's a one-stop shop for both businesses and visitors to come connect with the city.
Okay, so what is a visitor center? What do you do here?
We are explicitly focusing on a concierge service, so like you come in and you get very detailed questions answered. You can look up a lot online, but do you want to know like what kind of food, is it a special place or a favorite dish? A more personalized experience is what we can offer at the Visitor Center to folks coming out of town, and also the locals if they're new to town or they haven't explored Eureka much.
You know, my favorite thing about the grand opening is definitely the giant scissors, but my favorite thing about this location so far is the squished pennies. I love squished pennies. Whose idea was that?
That was Mayor Susan's idea. We have 4 designs. We have a redwood design, the Maticate, the fisherman statue, and the Carson Mansion.
Cut! We were just admiring the mural outside. I was posing with my doppelganger. Can you tell us a little bit about that mural?
Oh, the mural around the corner of all the famous paintings? Yes, that was a mural I painted for the Redwood Arts Association. Yeah, it features famous artworks from around the world and also local artists that were commissioned to be painted into the mural, as well as one Curtis Otto that is painting a painting in the painting, and also myself walking into the painting. So it was a fun trompe-l'oeil artwork that took many months to paint, just because it's so detailed.
We are here at the Morris Graves Museum of Art with Jemima Harr, and she's going to tell us about this amazing show that we're looking at.
So yeah, we are here looking at the 26th annual Junque Arte exhibition. I'm really thrilled because we took obviously a 2-year hiatus with the pandemic, so it's so nice to have Junque Arte back. It's one of the shows that all of us here look forward to every year, and like we're standing in front of Tom Hurd's work right this second, which is one of those that you count on every year that he enters a piece in Junque Arte. So it's almost like a family reunion after 2 years of getting to see everyone again, and it's exciting.
So we can definitely see it, but what for you, what defines something as being junk art?
It has to be made of all recycled materials. The only thing new can be paint or adhesive. I mean, you can use almost anything to reclaim and turn it into something new and bring it new life. So that's what I find super exciting about junk art.
So who's the winner this year? Who are some of the winners?
The winner is Amy Leon, and her work is amazing. She utilizes old appliances. And so I believe this piece is made of an old front of a refrigerator.
There's also a kind of chaotic element to it. Like, you couldn't make it happen. You can't synthesize 100 years sitting on a riverbank. You know, it had something that just has to happen in nature, and you've got to find it.
Exactly. And I think she has a really good example of a use of new paint and things like that, but still giving it that junk art vibe and that reused vibe. So I think that's one of the ideas of, you know, you take something old, but then you can add a little bit of new to it and give it a whole new existence.
Hi, Reese. Can you tell us about the art that's here in the room tonight?
Well, this mural was made by all of our Girl Scout troops. The daisies painted, some actually Natalia, some did it on paper and then cut it out, and then we glued it to there. So we all did a part in this empty space. Some of us drew stuff. We added nature that we found, and honeycombs was because we were learning about how bees make honey and how honey is medicine. We got taught by some members of the Humboldt Beekeepers Association. Actually, Margot came up with the idea that we wanted to all do an outdoor art project together.
And what is your favorite part about being in Girl Scouts? Anybody want to tell me?
I like learning new things. I like to be in Girl Scouts because I like to do all the fun activities in the community.
My favorite part is getting to learn about different things in the community and getting to get tours of different places that if I wasn't in Girl Scouts, I wouldn't get to see.
I like it because you get to meet your friends sometimes and you get to learn new things, and it's lots of fun to see them and do projects together.
Hi, what's your name, and can you tell us a little bit about your art?
Sure. My name is Dan Marcus, artwork by Daniel Scott Marcus, and this is actually, I'm doing my art through the SBDC of Eureka. So it's a art as a business class. So we're kind of learning, for someone like myself who's like an amateur artist, this is the first time I've ever shown my art to anybody. And we're just taught how to show our stuff as a business and kind of expand ourselves past that.
All right, because in art school you learn how to paint and you learn how to draw, but you don't necessarily learn how to budget.
Yes, exactly. And like, doing the marketing, getting the licensing, basically all the stuff you need to get it all started. So it's been really helpful.
We are with Josh Buck from SBDC, who's put on this interesting show. Can you tell us what's happening here?
Well, tonight is the soft opening of the Solstice Market, which is going to be up front at the Clarke for the next 2 months. In addition to that, we've also got the Makers Festival here, and it's a bunch of wonderful art vendors who've come out tonight to share their wares with the public, and it's just a wonderful way for everyone to showcase their stuff here at the November Arts Alive.
I do a lot of illustrative work. I am definitely a huge fantasy nerd, so I started doing illustration that was like maybe fantasy based, and then really got into animals, especially since I started teaching like elementary and middle schoolers. Yeah, they're really fun to paint. That one is a California quail. I painted that a couple months ago. I do a lot of abstract works as well, so I tried to do both the quail and the abstract together because the abstracts are more of like imaginary landscapes, so I tried to combine the two.
Hi, a quick side note from the editor. If you like this video, please consider donating to Keat. Thanks.
Hi there. Can you tell us a little bit about where we are? What's going on here?
So you are in the Bodega, which is a space filled with makers. I filled up the storefront with local makers that I've met and then makers that I've met from all over the US that make really amazing stuff. Oh, we also have local favorite Pen and Pine. Some other artists' work, like those are Gina Tuzzi's. Another local maker we have is Amy Scott, who does off-season studios, and she's a stained glass worker.
So many artists have little products that they got for sale, and they don't necessarily have something for a whole show. But here you have little bits and pieces just from everybody. You can get like a sampler platter of local makers.
Yeah.
So who else? Show me one more thing.
Gosh, I guess one of the old times is Essence of Humboldt, who, if you know Essence, Essence was born and raised here. She makes amazing jewelry, and it's over here. I'll bring you guys to it. She does a lot of these hammered pieces, and then everyone's favorite is she does these beautiful hoop-colored earrings.
I've been here over 12 years now, and it's vintage clothing, anywhere from 1880s to 1980s, and we've got new stuff coming in every single day. We buy and trade. It's just always an explosion of fun.
And can you tell us about the artwork we're looking at up here in the little gallery space?
Oh yeah. Shauna's art is amazing. Most of it is based on dreams that she's had about dead rock stars, and also a lot about karaoke, because she really loves to do karaoke.
Well, it has been an amazing Arts Alive here in Old Town Eureka, from the artwork to the food, just everything. I love it. I'm ending the evening here at my favorite bookstore, Eureka Books. Gonna grab something to read, and I hope to see you at the next Arts Alive.